The Girl on the Train is #1 this morning on the New York Times bestseller list. It debuted at the top spot in January, a feat unmatched by any novel in a decade. More than 500,000 copies are already in print, and we are so pleased to welcome the author. Her name is Paula Hawkins, and this is her first American TV interview. We thank you, Paula Hawkins.
Thank you very much.
This is what Stephen Hawkins said about your book. The Girl on the Train, really great suspense novel, kept me up most of the night. Yeah. I feel like Stephen Hawkins, because I kept reading till 2 because Stephen King. Yeah,
they both probably read it by now. It's that hot.
I stayed up because I wanted to know what happened. And now I know, and I won't spill the beans. But it's being compared to Gone Girl. Did you have Gone Girl in mind when you were writing this book?
I didn't actually. I think I was thinking more along the lines of Hitchcock, A Rear Window, The Lady Vanishes, that kind of atmosphere of suspicion and paranoia and self-doubt.
But you had, go ahead.
But it has in common, there's a missing wife, and it has the title Girl in the title. But that's about really it. After that, it's very different. But you had written 4 novels, but this was you're a financial writer. This was the first one you had written in your own name. Why this one?
The other novels were commissioned. This one came completely from me. This was the book I really wanted to write. I'm interested in crime. I'm interested in the dark side of psychology. And so this was really my book.
No, but you have said that this was like the last throw of the dice for you.
It was to some degree. The last other novel I'd written did not set the world on fire, and I basically needed to make some money.
So how desperate were you?
Oh, I wasn't about to be out on the street, but you know, things were getting a bit tight. The wolf was at the door.
Ben, you sent it to a publisher without knowing or disclosing the end.
I did know the end. I hadn't written it yet. No, I did know what was going to happen.
But did you tell them?
I did. Yeah. Okay. I sketched it out for them. Yeah.
And they were excited knowing, because the plot centers around Rachel.
Yes,
she's a divorced alcoholic who watches a couple that she doesn't know, because she takes a lot of trains.
From the train.
From the train.
On her commute every day.
Then she sees something very interesting, and then it begins, and then we're off to the races, so to speak. Were you a big train rider?
Well, I've commuted into various bits of London from various other bits of London, and I used to love doing that. You know, looking into people's houses as you go past and just imagining what their lives were like.
I like doing that too.
Yeah, you
start
to feel like a sense of connection and almost like you know them. And then I started wondering idly what I would do if I saw something surprising or shocking. Or, you know.
Well, you have a novel right now.
Yeah.
So, so when you were a financial journalist from the get-go, did you say, I'm really a novelist, that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to be, and that's why I'm here? It
was more a dream than a plan. So I always wrote fiction on the quiet, on the side, but it wasn't a career plan. I don't think anyone goes into fiction as like a career. You don't think this is the sort of thing going to happen to you.
Are you already on work on the next one?
I am, yes.
Any previews?
No.
No previews allowed at all?
Sorry, not yet.
One quick thing about the movie. Do you have somebody in mind that you would like to see cast?
That's what I was wondering.
As Rachel?
Oh, Rachel's a really tough one to cast. I sort of thought about Megan. I wondered about Michelle Williams, but Rachel's really tough to cast. So if anyone has any suggestions, I'd be interested in hearing.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you drink gin and tonics on the train when you watch these people, as Rachel does?
Not on the way to work, generally, but I have occasionally on a Friday evening had a can of gin and tonic.
It really picks up quick. I mean, it sort of captures you really quickly, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how has it changed your life?
Well, the book's only been out for a month, so nothing's really changed quite yet. I've just been on a whirlwind tour of the States, so that was new, but... No, it hasn't really changed anything.
And this involves some exes in the book, and you live with your ex, Paula.
I do. My ex-boyfriend is my lodger.
Yes, your lodger. Is that your lodger? Okay, because Rachel has an ex too. So is he concerned at all?
I don't think so, no.
Because I mean, I'm telling you, it zigs and it zags, and there's a lot of it's about betrayal, it's about infidelity, it's about love lost and trying to get love back.
Oh yeah, but our relationship is not like that. We're like family these days. Yeah.
What do you like most about the book?
Yeah.
I think there's an atmosphere of menace, and I think that's the thing that's really compelling, that it's an everyday situation, but there are dark things lurking just underneath the surface, and I think that's something that I'm drawn to.
Yeah, one of the best lines is, life is not a paragraph and death is no parenthesis. That's so true in this book. Paula, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Paula Hawkins, drawn to the menace. The Girl on the Train is on sale right now.